Welcome back, comrades, to another video of DIYbyNZguy. Today we got a bit of a special treat. We're gonna do some unboxing. I bought this for around 80 New Zealand rubles. It was on special at J-Car, and it should hopefully help me solve one of my biggest problems. When I sit down, watch some YouTubes, I like to do stuff as well, and that makes me get up, walk away, come back, and every time I have to take these phones off, on and off, on and off. So that's why they're getting a bit of a wear and tear. Hopefully this will solve my problem. It will be wireless, so I can walk away, grab something, come back to the table without having to take them off. And also hopefully will help me with the noise levels. I'm just kidding. So we're just gonna open it up and see what we get. Manual, typical stuff. Phones, all the cabling. I think this is the optical one, since it does say optical. Okay, let's start with the base first. Try not to smash it. Cool, little charger, just pins there. Okay, so optical closes up to keep the dust away, power on off. Okay, just a 3.5mm jack goes in there, which is great. Power, and let's have a look at the headphones themselves. Sorry for the little noise, that's just a computer on a table buzzing away. Here we go. Decent finish. That's definitely plastic. Oh, I like the rubber feet. Doesn't slide. Okay, they rotate. Nice. So obviously, left one to the left one. Oh, they click in quite nicely. So we've got volume rocker, up down, DC power to charge it, I guess, if you need to plug in the 3.5mm jack. Let's test that out now. Plug that out. Does it fit? Oh, it does. So yeah. Alright, let's get that out. Quality seems alright, but still feels a little bit cheap. At least they're fairly light. Unfortunately, I don't have the optical connection, so I don't need that. Cable. And yeah, that's what I was hoping for, because I don't think I got a spare 3.5mm jack. So I'm just gonna power this up.
Oh, excuse for the bounce. So computer detected, I'm plugging in the headphones. There we go. And just select, yes, it is the headphones. Okay, detecting impedance. The headphone impedance is under 65 ohms, which is 0 ohms, makes sense. Amplification level has been set to performance. Okay. Thank you, computer wizard. Okay.
Not too sure, but I might have to just plug in the DC just so to make sure that I have power in the headphones, because I don't think that they've been charged. Yeah, the sound that I hear is pretty decently loud, which is good to hear. Okay, that's just pairing, so it must have paired up. Took a little while for that to happen, but otherwise, yeah, I quite like that. These ones, they're nice and solid, and it feels like they're blocking out a lot of the sound outside. So I'm just going to turn off the music, going to put them on. Not too much, but I would say the sound that's coming in through these, it doesn't have any noise cancellation, unfortunately, but once it's charged up, which means I can put them on and I can just keep wearing them. Oh, so they extend, which is great. Yeah, but they do feel a bit tight. Okay, I'm just going to extend them on, and it just feels a little bit too tight. I think with time, maybe the metal bits will give way a bit. Okay, I think they do need to be kind of tight enough for it to stick in and kind of hold itself. But at the moment it feels just a tiny bit tight on the ears, because if you compare it to my old ones, see, they're just barely, they're just resting on your head and just barely covering your ears, just nice and gently. That's why I can wear these for hours and no issues. These ones I'll have to see, give it a bit of a test, and come back to you guys with a review, or once I have some feedback. But yeah, otherwise I'll let these charge for a bit, then I'll come back to you and we'll see how well they perform. I'll give you some feedback on that. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you shortly. Welcome back, comrades. It's been charging up for just a little bit. So the idea is you have this set up at your house. It's connected to your TV, projector, monitor, PC. This is just a power plug. Plug it into the outlet. Come on, turn on your media streaming service. Take the air out. A little blinky light means it's connected. Start playing. Put the headphones on. Yeah, and the idea is you can walk away. I'll give it a go. Gonna just walk to the other side of the house. Ah, that's a bit dodgy. The advertisement. Up to 30-meter transmission range, but in this case I walked away about 20 meters, not even that, and it started to cut out, which is a little bit sad. But I'm just gonna turn up some random music. I'm gonna see how loud it gets. So fairly loud, decently loud, I can say. But yeah, sadly the gimmicky 30-meter range is not that good. Like I say, I was hoping I could go to the other side of the house and still be able to hear it. In any case, I'll give this a couple more days and I'll add something else onto this video. So I've been using this product for a few days, and this is quite a few days after I did the first look at it, unboxing. So there's definitely some positives and negatives against for this product. So we'll start with the bad ones. First, it says 2.4 gigahertz, but the Bluetooth is actually 2.45 gigahertz. So basically this is a Bluetooth headset. relatively speaking. So by them not advertising it on here, it's kind of a cheeky way of saying we've got wireless headphones that are not Bluetooth, because sometimes Bluetooth has short range and all that. So I feel like that's a little bit of a cheat, just changing it by 0.5 gigahertz, just so you can say, nah, we're different. And that's actually, if you pay attention, that's the same frequency as the Wi-Fi. But you see the Wi-Fi, they got massive antennas to send the signal out. This one, I don't see massive antennas on here or on here. So yeah, it's just, as I say, a little bit of a gimmick by not advertising it as Bluetooth. But in any case, this headphone sets, the positives are they're fairly comfortable to wear, and you know, decently soft, decently light. The good thing is the battery does last about 8 hours, and the reason I know is I didn't put them on charge after using it for a couple of hours. I went to bed, woke up 6-7 hours later, and it was still working, so that's good. But I left them, I decided to leave them again, came back home after work, and they were completely gone. But there's a good positive side to that. It comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack. So all you do is, as you can see, I've got it plugged in into my PC like that. Just unplug that, plug that in there, and bang, there you go. And it's all done. You don't need to worry about battery charging. You can check it out after you finish, or if you got you know, a cell phone, standard USB charging, you know, just plug that in there as well. Or, you know, one extra cable isn't gonna hurt you, and then just keep going. Play your songs and listen to your videos, or my videos. So that was the good part, and it did advertise that it is fairly loud. Let's have a look. Yeah, 106 dB. So this 106 dB, I would say it's coming off the 3.5mm jack. So when I had that plugged in, that's when it played the most loudest. Oh, you can actually, yeah, you can hear it. Yep, that's just too loud, and then you turn the volume down. When you don't have that plugged in and it's working through the wireless, so we'll just change that. Cha-chink. That's when it's not as loud. So that's why I was checking. I was like, nah, there's no way it's 106 decibels. Sorry, decibels. Coming off the battery of this one, even though I had everything cranked up. I was like, nah, this is loud, but not loud enough to match that. And this is the reason why. It's just not enough power coming off that little battery in there to compete with a direct plug-in. The other negative side that I found is just a little bit cheaply made. Like these, they're kind of clipped in. They were supposed to be glued in, and if you pay close attention, I already had to put a little bit of super glue here and there, because one of these soft cushions just came off. I clipped it back in, it still came off, so I had to put it back in. Over there, some glue to hold it in. The positive side is it's a neat little combo for the money that you spend on it. The Cradle is quite nice. You know, I can put it in a certain place, keep it there. It's quite convenient. Yeah, once you're done, you just push that in, make sure that the light changes. You know, as you can see, if you move them around, it disconnects. So make sure you push it in, it connects, starts charging. The red means charging. You're happy to go. Yeah, they last for quite a while. The range of this is not so good. It is, I would say, similar to a Bluetooth because of the frequency. So the frequency, yeah, it's just no good. So I can't show you an example because I don't want to walk around with, you know, you trying to listen to my videos or whatever. But it is quite convenient. I don't need to take my headphones off if I want to, say, top up my tea. You know, I just get up and walk over to the kettle and top it up. But the problem is, you do, once I get to the kitchen, which is about less than 10 meters away, and go behind the fridge, that's when I can hear the interference. It starts losing the signal, and it sounds terrible. So, yeah, the range is not 30 meters. It says up to 30 meters, but you gotta take that with a grain of salt. It's got to be absolutely direct line of sight, nothing interfering, and I don't think it will get to 30. Okay, it's just, it's Bluetooth. It's not designed to go for 30 unless you have massive antennas and everything. This one is obviously doesn't have huge antennas. It's just something built in. I can even kind of feel there's nothing there. It's nice and small and light. So for them to advertise as 30, I think that's a bit gimmicky. It is rechargeable, which is quite good. But in any case, for the money that you spend on this versus, for example, buying a Bluetooth headset, just a separate one, and then buying a Bluetooth transmitter and then transmitting the audio to the Bluetooth, you know, because I've got a setup of a PC, I would say it'll cost you about the same. You know, for decent headphones, decent transmitter, it just works out about the same. But in this case, you do get this little cradle, which makes things a lot more easier, because you can keep this wired up, plugged in where you need it. Once you are done for the day, you just take it out, stick it in, light changes, off you go. And when you come back, take them off, put them on, and yeah, off you go. Whenever the connection is lost, it's so easy to set up. You just push this little power button, hold it, it starts glowing, let it go, and then this blinking blue light just means it's connected to the base, and you do have sound coming out. Okay, cool. I hope this product review helps you guys make your own decision a little bit. In any case, yeah, positives, good for what you get, works well. Negatives is a little bit of a marketing bollock. The hertz is just Bluetooth. Range, absolutely none. You do get all these inputs on the back there. I never had a plan to use them. They're all on there. It's not something that I'm ever going to use. Just 3.5 jack is good. The other positive is, if you do forget to put them in, they run out of juice. You don't need to panic. You don't need to get another one out. You just unplug, obviously replug if you got a 3.5mm audio jack, and then off you go. You just use them as regular headphones, and you even get better sound that way. So yeah, nice and convenient. I'm glad they thought of that. It's not in a manual, but I'm glad they really thought of that. That way it just makes things a lot easier. And then you just, if you got a phone that uses the standard mini USB, you just plug that in, get it charged up whenever you want, and keep going. Sweet. Anyway, hopefully this was quite helpful to you. So appreciate all the support I can get. So thanks guys. This has been DIY by NZ Guy. Hope you have learned something.